And yet, Dan, you, to your credit,
you know,
have not now turned around and revealed who this Republican staff member is. And I think that you're basically modeling for the rest of the world what journalistic integrity is, and I commend you for that. Was that a hard decision not to recriminate?
Well, I would say I don't think I'm free of culpability by any means, and I guess I don't know that I'm bottling, but I'm trying. I don't think a lot of people have been in this situation. They're on handbooks, so I'm just trying to handle it, a way that seems reasonable and fair. No, it actually wasn't a hard decision at all. I don't want to go into who it is or the relationship, but it just seemed like it would be a crappy thing to do that, and I don't know that there would be really any benefit certainly to myself and even to the greater whoever's paying attention to this. The specific name of the person wouldn't.
We're talking with Dan Friedman of the New York Daily News,
person, but for everyone
wrote
else, I don't know what
a sort of self-revealing first-person piece about his role in spreading the rumor, Friends of Hamas. Dan, is this a new wave of McCarthyism, the way the Breitbart people treated this as if it were a legitimate rumor without checking first, and then publishing it on the basis that the White House would not comment?
I don't think it's a new wave of McCarthyism for the simple reason that McCarthy was a senator, and this is just a website. And I think that, people, a lot of people, I don't read it. I think that a lot of people don't read that website, not because even necessarily because they're ideologically opposed to what's on there, but because it's the standards are different than they are for other media. So, I'm not even sure. I haven't been around that long, so I don't know if things are that much worse than they used to be. I mean, I think that, obviously the internet, Twitter, all these things makes these things move faster. I don't know if people are less ethical or not than they used to be.
Dan, we're running out of time, but just very quickly, can you tell us, do you think that Hagel is going to get through at this point, and will this entire process have harmed his credibility?
I think he will get through. I think he's been harmed by the way that this has been drawn out and some of the attacks. I think this particular thing wound up probably, certainly people have said this, is sort of inoculating him. Critics have said, well, this makes it seem like all our criticisms are crazy.
Yeah, I mean, it's a fascinating saga, and obviously we'll see. Traditionally, once a nominee is in place, they're judged on their performance and not their confirmations hearings. Dan, thanks so much for sharing your story with us.
Thank you.
Folks, it's a fascinating tale. I encourage you all to check out the New York Daily News article by Dan Friedman, Friends of Hamas, My Role in the Birth of a Rumor. Also follow him on Twitter, @DanFriedman33.